Welcome to another episode of Stirred Not Shaken. I am Jim Mullins from the band Sci-Fi Book Club. Today we will be featuring the Manhattan, a classic cocktail that I will tell you how to make the normal way, but I'm going to show you actually an enhanced version of the cocktail, which is a cherry chocolate. And what we try to do is capture the essence of like a cherry cordial. So it's kind of a fun way to show off your cocktail making skills. So let's get into it. So one thing I do use when I'm making these cocktails is I bought this OXO jigger. And what's nice about it is it actually has the little gradations in it. So I can see a quarter, half, one, and on the other side you can see 1.5, and you can see 3/4 and 1/3. So you can use whatever you want, but there's a lot of different variations. This is the one I like the most because sometimes it's like the stick on the handle, but I find this one's really easy to use and kind of takes the guesswork out of making the cocktail. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we'll do, makes that beautiful sound when you open up the cork. This way you know you're gonna have a good time. So we're gonna go ahead and do 2 ounces of rye whiskey. Now I'm using Richters rye. So if you wanna go for something that's a little bit less expensive, you can go with a Bulleit rye and it's gonna taste just as good. Richters is my absolute favorite because it also makes, in my opinion, the best old fashioned that you could make. So, but you can use Bulleit or Richters. Woodford Reserve is another one that's also very good. So 2 ounces of whiskey. We're gonna do a 1/2 ounce of sweet vermouth. Now, if you wanna make a regular Manhattan, like I said, the usual proportions are 2, 1, and 2. However, I prefer to actually use 3/4 of an ounce. I like to pull back on the vermouth a little bit. Vermouth is a fortified wine. It gets a little winey if you make it the classic way. If you just pull back and do 3/4, I think it personally makes a better cocktail, but you can play around and see what it is that you like. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 1/4 ounce of chocolate liqueur. And we're gonna do a 1/4 ounce of the cherry liqueur. Well, if you're at a party, you don't want to make a million of these. Maybe do 1 round for everybody because they're delicious, but they're kind of a pain in the ass to make. And then what we're going to do is going to do 2 angostura bitters. And then we're going to do 2 chocolate bitters. And you can see it's got a beautiful color to it as well. We'll throw some ice in here into our cocktail mixing glass. You drop 1 ice cube on the floor just for good measure because that's how we do it. Let's go ahead and stir this up. All right, take our coupe glass, strainer. This is a chilled coupe glass. I keep them in the freezer. All right, grab a cherry. And boom, chocolate cherry Manhattan. You show up to a party, or you're at a cocktail party or a holiday party, you make this up, you're gonna be the toast of the town. So there it is, chocolate cherry. Enjoy.